And hello everyone, hope everybody's doing well, and welcome back to another X-Plane live stream here. Today we are in Florida at La Belle, yep, I think that's how you say it. And yeah, we're going to be heading over to another small field. Excuse me, no, we're at, not at La Belle, we are over here in, not sure what it's called, Palatka? Not 100% sure on the pronunciation there. It's over in Florida here. It's a 28 Juliet, and we're going to be going to X14 today. So it should be a nice flight. We're going to be checking out the new TDS update. We have crossfill now, which is going to be awesome. It'll allow for us to, not need a flight plan in multiple times. It'll be a one-time thing. All we have to do is go ahead and uplink the flight plan, and it will go straight to the other unit, which is awesome. So yeah, it should be a nice flight here, guys. I'm really excited, and it's nice to be back in the citation. So give me 1 second here. Let me just double check a few things, and we'll get this show on the road. Hey guys, so we're actually at Palatka is the name. Just wanted to double check I was pronouncing that right there. It says Palatka. And yeah, we're gonna go ahead and get the airplane ready. So first things first, we're gonna come down here. Got the parking brake is set. So we'll go ahead and pull the chocks out. We already are loaded with our fuel impacts, so we're pretty much ready to go. All we have to do is get the airplane fired up, and we'll contact center, probably on the ground. We could grab it in the air. We could depart VFR, which is completely possible. We can do that. But probably we'll just grab it on the ground. It just makes it a little easier. Unless he's busy for some weird reason, then we'll just get it once airborne. Alright, so let me grab my checklist. Checklist for performance. We're probably just going to use the performance part. No, actually, we'll run it through. So before we start, cabin door is secured. Passenger briefing is complete. Not really. We didn't really do one, but that's all right. Let me make sure I have the toga button set. I think I do. Yep, there it is. It's that one. Okay. So throttles are are off, excuse me. Air conditioning is off. Standby gyro. We're going to do check, and we got the amber light, so we'll put it on. Generator switches are set. Circuit breakers are in. Battery switch, we're going to skip that stuff. Check on voltage, gear handle. Give me a minute. Actually, yeah, never mind. We're going to turn on, we're not going to do the emergency check, though. And we need to have at least 23 volts, I think it is, but we're at about 25, 26 volts, so we got voltage is good. Parking brake is set. Gear lever is down. We got 3 green indicators. Warning system. Got fire. Landing gear. Bat temp. AOA. This is the stick shaker there. That's our overspeed. Annunciator. We got all of our lights there. Should be given all of them. Awesome. Okay. We'll put it back to off. Engine instruments. We got no flags. Beacon light is on. And nav light is already on. Door. Lock annunciator. Door seal. Make sure we got it. Good. Alright, that's all set. Oxygen system, we got it on normal, and we can't do an oxygen test, unfortunately. Flight controls are checked. Yep, and seatbelt sign is on. Standby gyro is uncaged, and we know that because when you pull it, that puts it in cage. When you push it in, that's uncaged. And now we are on our start. So what we're going to do is we're going to go ahead, we're going to turn on our fuel boost pumps to norm, and we're going to go ahead and crank the right side is clear, and starting right. We're going to let them top out here. See if I can see the flames, but we couldn't. Alright. And we're going to crank left. Left is clear. And start left. Alright, we got a start there. Good start there. And that's a good start there. So after start checklist, engine instruments are checked. Generators. So I'm going to go here, make sure we got voltage. Yes, we do. Cabin fan and air conditioning is on. And generators, yeah, they're on. We're going to be at a cruise altitude of flight level 220. We'll pressurize only up to about 5,000 today. Inverter, we're gonna go Beyond power and then flip on the inverter here. Inverter is on. Passenger sign is on. Lights are configured. We got the beacon light on, land lights. Those are in the off position there. Pressurization, elevation, yeah, set. Takeoff data. Means takeoff, flaps 15, 107 is our V speed. There we go. And 109 is V2. Flaps. Go ahead and put them down. Approach there. Trim is set. Thrust attenuators are auto. Avionics are checked and autopilot is good. We'll go ahead. Hit continue. There we go. And what we'll do is we'll go ahead and pick up our IFR from Jacksonville. 135925.
Emirates 2 Juliet Jack Center. Good morning. Squawk 4312 and Orlando altimeter is going to be 3016.
Roger that, Squawk 3012 with their 30.
Let me see if I can change the audio for on to.
LA 714, you're a mile and a half from Hervey. Maintain 3000 till established. Cleared ILS runway 17 left.
ILS for runway 17
That's all the way
right.
up. Alright.
And maintain 3000 until established on localizer.
Emirates 42 Juliet, sorry, it was 4312 for your squawk code.
Sorry, yeah, 4312 Juliet.
Emirates 2 Juliet, radar contact 40 miles to the northeast of the
Right.
airport. You can decide to maintain 3000 and expect the ILS runway 17 left.
Roger that, please send a maintain 3000, expect the ILS approach runway 17 left.
We'll grab our Jacksonville Center citation 525 Kilo Bravo. Testing 1 2 3. Testing. Testing 1 2 3.
1210, you ready to go?
Testing 1 2 3. Testing 1 2 3. Test. Testing 1 2 3.
Thanks, 1210 on departure, fly runway heading, runway 17, clear for takeoff, call me airborne. Correction, Allegiant 581, Helena's off.
We'll try seeing.
Have a great flight.
Copy, going over uniform. Thanks for being on this morning, Allegiance 581.
Let's see here. And Jackson, citation 525 Kilo Bravo radio check.
That's better.
Roger. We are on the ground at Palinkin, 28 Juliet, looking to pick up IFR to X14.
Was it 5 Juliet Bravo or 525 Juliet Bravo?
525 Kilo Bravo. Sorry if I said Juliet Bravo.
Under 525 Kilo Bravo, your clearance is on question number 1, stand by.
Okay.
Radio 525 Kilo Bravo, I have your clearance.
We're ready to copy.
525 Kilo Bravo, you're cleared to the Kilo X-ray 14 airport as filed. Maintain 3000, expect flight level 220, 10 minutes after departure. Departure is with me on this frequency, squawk 3012, hold for release.
Alright, we're clear to X-ray 14 as filed. Climb maintain 3000. Expect 220, 10 minutes after departure. Weight use squawk 3012 will hold for release. Citation 525 Kilo Bravo.
Citation 5 Kilo Bravo, your readback is correct. You can call me number 1 for departure, your frequency change approved.
Alright, we'll call you number 1 for departure. Frequency change approved. Citation 525 Kilo Bravo.
LA 14, wind 190 at 9, runway 1, so much, go to land. Running stall 10, radar compact, see altitude.
I will get that on there, and we're gonna go ahead and get our flight plan going here. Menu, catalog, import,
50, clear direct Vari.
and we'll do activate. Okay, and that should also, yep, there we go. Put that in here, and we're just gonna verify it looks right, and it does. There we go.
Additional aircraft door line, no information, X-ray now current, the wind 190.
Alright, let's see here. Progs, departure, no, departure's available.
1073, just confirmed. Did you send this to
Perch.
Unicom already?
I was about to.
Do the RNAV,
23 Miami's off, radar
to-
service terminated, frequency change approved, have a good one.
Roger, over to you, Unicom for United 1073. You have a wonderful Sunday. Take care.
Thanks, CJ.
Load approach. Load. And now that should have added it. That is awesome. Loving that already. We'll go ahead and pop that up, and that's all done. We don't need to do it twice, so that's it. And let me get the CTAF frequency, and we'll get on the... Let me grab the weather. It is 3014. 3014. Winds are currently 200. We'll take runway 27. 27's gonna be our best runway, actually. Yeah, it's, and yeah, 200. Yeah, we'll take runway 27 for departure. So it's gonna be a slight left crosswind, and it should be good. Okay. So I got everything there set on departure. He gave us cleared up to 3 on departure, 3000. So I'm above 3000, and then I'm above runway heading, which is gonna be 272. And I want to switch this over to GPS. There we go. Alright, traffic will have that up, and CTAF frequency is 122.8. And I'm gonna just make sure. Radio check. Yep, there we go. It worked. We're good. Alright. And we are good to go. Alright, here we go. So taxi checklist. Let's see here. Make sure the stream is looking good. So after start's done, taxi checklist, brakes. Let's do them. Brakes are good. Speed brake. Extends and retracted. Light goes out. Flight instruments are checked. Altitudes are set, and takeoff briefing. So on departure, just move runway heading. We're gonna go up to 3,000. We'll switch over to departure, and well, we're gonna hold for release. And yeah, anything below V1, reject on the runway. Max braking gets a stop. Anything above V1 will treat as in flight and bring it back around. So we're good to go. Let's head to the runway 27. Palatka traffic citation 525 Kilo Bravo is going to be taxiing runway 27 via Bravo Alpha. Taxi lights on. What? Bye. Okay, so we are gonna go ahead and we'll run the takeoff checklist once we get to Alpha, and there should be a little hold off spot. Yep, we'll pull up into that, so if there's, you know, any traffic, which we're not gonna have in Vatsim probably, but real life you'd do this. Gets you out of the way, in case anybody wants to take an immediate departure. We'll hold it here and set the brakes. Okay, let's see here. Before takeoff, anti-ice and de-ice systems as required. We'll flip them on momentarily once we get ready to take the runway, because it is warm out. We don't want to overheat the probes. Anti-skid is on. Flaps are set to the takeoff position, and we can verify that here. Yep, takeoff. Let's see here. Thrust attenuators are auto. Runway items, when we pull up on the runway, probes on, ignition's on, anti-collision lights, recogs, and NCRP will check it. And we will go ahead and contact you for release.
Center, good morning. Radar contact as reported. If you don't mind, just refile your flight plan, please.
And Jacksonville Center, citation 525, Kilo Bravo, short 27, right for release.
Citation 5 Kilo Bravo, your release for departure upon entering controlled airspace flight 360. Clearance void if not off by 1500 Zulu, if not off by 1504 Zulu. Report of intention is this frequency. Frequency change approved to call me airborne.
Alright, once in controlled airspace, fly heading 360. Clearance voided within 1500 Zulu, and we'll call when airborne. Citation 525 Kilo Bravo. Thank you. So we have how many minutes? We got a few minutes here. We gotta get this going though. Let me just. Okay, here we go. Brakes are released. Flunky traffic, citation 525 Kilo Bravo is moving departing runway 27. Gonna be departing out to the south. Flunky. Any collisions? Probes. Ignition. Let's get going. Enunciators are clear. What's the thrust rating at once? Let's see. 96. Finals clear, runways clear. Gonna set the thrust before releasing the brakes here. Brakes released. That's fine, that's just the duct getting too hot there. Power set. Airspeed's alive. 70 knots, check. V1. Rotate. Positive rate. Gear up. Activate that. We're gonna go heading mode. Yaw damper. Pops up. The autopilot. There we go. And we're going to do indicated. And this class echo goes down to 700, I think. If I'm not mistaken. Yes, it does. 700. 360. And center, citation 525 Kilo Bravo, is just off the field at 2,200 on the right turn to 360. And Jacksonville Center, citation 525 Kilo Bravo at a 3,000 on the 360 heading.
Citation 5 Kilo Bravo radar contact, climbing tape level 220, clear direct Deucin.
Climbing tape level 220, clear direct Deucin, citation 5 Kilo Bravo.
I'm Alpha 714, sorry about that, turn right, heading 090 vectors back to localizer.
Turn right for heading, can you repeat please?
Yeah, turn right, heading 090.
Turn right, heading 090.
It's 2 Juliet, welcome to Orlando. You can continue via Foxtrot where you're parking.
Whoops. Too long was trying to get the performance for the climb.
Sorry, what's your side?
After takeoff, landing gear is up, yaw dampers on, ignitions
Continue Foxtrot straight into the ramp, cross runway 17 right.
on. Bird, speed up. No climb pressurization, landing lights are off. Climb out speed, 3,000. 188. Yet. And we'll climb at sea level 25 degrees.
Delta 151 is off,
93.
radar service terminated, fixed change approved, see ya. Delta 150, thank you, bye.
Activate. And that should also have suits up here. It's it. Yeah, this new GTN update's nice. We're in for 188, now we're at 5, so probably gonna be, we have 187, so not much. And it's gonna be at 20 degrees. Didn't expect much of a pressure change there. Okay, not pressure change, temperature change. 2 degrees per every 1,000 feet. So, we're gonna be at 20 at 594.3. There we go. 88. Awesome.
Yeah, 629 descend via the Osprey 7 arrival, runway 15 transition. Dangerous and altimeter 3013, 1 hour old.
Got a nice climb out here.
Good morning, November 289 Alpha is on the Granite Creek. We're looking for VFR takeoff from 23 to the west. For 289 Alpha Jack Center, good morning. Would you like to follow me with that? Roger, accept flight follow. Number 289 Alpha, when you've got a second, just your aircraft type, please, and if you have a destination. We're Paddy Pro 28 Alpha, and we are heading over to Cecil Field. Great. Number 29 Alpha Squawk 6220, runway 5, taxi via Bravo.
182 knots.
6220.
Center Lima 714, requesting a right turn to runway 17 right.
Lima Alpha 714, the airport's going to be at your 9 o'clock and 7 miles. Do you have it in sight?
Repeat, please.
Lima Alpha 714, the airport's at your 9 o'clock, 7 miles. Do you have it in sight?
Yes, the visual with the airport.
Okay, Lima Alpha 714, you're clear to visual approach, runway 17 right.
Yes, visual approach for runway 17 right, Lima Alpha 714.
And we're 29 Alpha, your read back was correct. You can call me ready for takeoff.
So we got a good climb going here. We're doing about 2,000 feet per minute, which is decent for the citation. And what we're going to be doing for the arrival, here's the RNAV approach, and if we look at it at the top of the flight plan page, that shows I want the RNAV 32, and we're going to take it from
Sorry, number 29 Alpha, what airport do you say you... we're heading over to C7, Kilo, Victor, Quebec.
so now we're just going to do vectors.
Okay, thanks.
And then load approach. Now this should be right. It was a momentarily there. It was a visual.
Lima Alpha 714, wind 190 at 9, runway 17 right, clear to land.
We need to be at.
Clear to land to runway 17 right, Lima Alpha 714.
Could technically take this and then do the course reversal. Yeah, we're gonna do.
And 29 Alpha, we're ready to go at runway 5. 29 Alpha, straight out departures approved. Wind variable at 5, runway 6, good takeoff.
What I want to do is. First off, we're at 16, so let me get some new climb speeds here. 177. And one climb, it is 0 degrees. 97.
Jackson, good morning, citation 7 Alpha Whiskey, Fernando Beach, IFR to North Myrtle Beach, please. Citation 7 Alpha Whiskey, Jack Center, hello, you're cleared to the, you're cleared to the Grand Center Airport as filed. Maintain 3000, expected flight level 40010 minutes after departure. Departure is with me, squawk 5502, hold for release. Clear Grand Center is filed 3000, 400, 10 minutes after departure with you, 5502, Koi for release. 7 Alpha Whiskey, readback is correct. You can call me number 1 for departure, frequency change approved. Koi number 1, 7 Alpha Whiskey.
I get rid of that there. See how we do it. If I do target VNAV, I set this to 1500 because I also set this one. I have a feeling it does. Yes, it does. Awesome.
Jackson Mill Center, good morning. JetBlue 433 is at Orlando 82, ready for pushback and engine start with information needed.
So reset that.
JetBlue 433 Jackson Center, good morning. Push approved, face north.
Push approved, face north, JetBlue 433.
Jackson Center, good morning. American 2917, do you control Orlando? I do. We're looking for clearance to Charlotte for American 2917. You can expect a PDC. Copy. Alpha radar contact. Actually, maintain VFR altitude to your discretion. Resume on navigation. Roger. On navigation, maintain VFR, November 29 Alpha. 29 Alpha, sorry, just make sure you're squawking 6220, please. Roger, we squawk 6220, November 2.
I'll level off.
November 69 Alpha.
I'll try to get up to maybe 0.6. If we're lucky today, we'll give it a go. So we don't get up to.
Jet 103 New York radio's offline. Radar service terminated. Frequency change approved. Squawk 2000. Frequency change approved. Squawk 2000. Thank you for the ATC. Good afternoon. Yeah.
Okay, so we're looking good here. We are estimating approximately 30 minutes to go.
Just over Jackson PFP1, cruise 0.
Let's see where some car top percent. Right around there. That's good. Be out of his airspace by the time.
Delta 763, Jack Center. Hello. Squawk 7613.
7613, Spark Delta 763.
Jet 629 at Luther, clear dial S runway 15. Springs 1210, pilot's discretion is to maintain level 240. So maintain level 240, our discretion, 0, still 10.
Reset that heading now.
Citation 794 is number 1 and 22, Fernando Beach. Full airspace face fighting 360. Clearance void if not off by 1520 Zulu. If not off by 1525 Zulu. Report of intentions this frequency. Frequency change approved. Call me airborne.
Clear for departure, call you airborne if not. Off in 10 minutes, 7 up, we'll see things.
Jackson was in JetBlue 433, ready to taxi at Orlando.
We're trying to maintain this current airspeed.
JetBlue 433, runway 17 right, taxi via Hotel 4, Golf, Hotel 1.
Alright, runway 17 right, taxi via Hotel 4, Golf, Hotel 1 for JetBlue 433. Jackson Road Center, JetBlue 433, we're kind of ahead, Hotel 4, can we do Hotel 3?
That's fine.
Okay, Hotel 3 and Golf, Hotel 1 for JetBlue 433.
Citation 7 Alpha Whiskey 3000, turn in for 030 headed.
7 Alpha Whiskey radar contact. Climb maintain for level 400. Clear direct lips.
400 direct lips, 7 Alpha Whiskey, thanks.
Hey guys, so we are...
Yeah, 629, wind 240 at 10, runway 15,
about
put a
250
land.
knots up here, then this is about Mach 5 point... Mach 5... Yeah, we're getting about a 0.57, roughly. It's a pretty decent airspeed right now.
323 November DL, but cross city VOR in range now.
Than where I usually fly this thing. It's a
323
short
November.
flight. I don't feel like going up and then need to immediately descend.
And 323 November, clear direct cross city
We
VOR.
are a little slower than
Clear
that.
direct cross city VOR, that's 323 November.
Alright, we'll set CJ shutting down now, start at C425 CJ. See ya.
Sorry, who was that, Conan?
Alright, set CJ shutting down, stand at C43, thank you very much for the service. Good night.
Okay. JetBlue 433 RNAV to Cape, runway 17 right, cliff takeoff.
Cape, runway 17 right, clear for takeoff, JetBlue 433.
And Jackson Center, citation 525 Kilo Bravo. Do we get a handoff?
Sorry, say again?
Citation 525 Kilo Bravo. Did we get a frequency change over to advisory?
You can now, I guess. Miami's off. Radar service terminated. Frequency change approved.
Hey, frequency change approved. Citation 5 Kilo Bravo. Thank you. That's the thing I keep on doing every time this thing switches. Got 3 minutes till top percent. We'll reset altitude to 2,000. Set. And frequency is going to be 122.8.
Vertical track.
Hey, there's our vertical track. It's gonna be in 1 minute. And we're gonna be aiming for about 1,500 feet a minute. Let me just reset that so it's not down. Alright, and we are on our descent. Alright. So we should be arriving in about 17 minutes. Alright, so minimums for this approach are 480. Okay. radius set. And 30 feet off our vertical track. I forget if that's like above or below. I think it's below us because it's getting back to us. What's the altimeter here? We're going to use our nearest weather, so yeah, 1.3 nautical miles out. And it's going to be 3015. 1.5 is set. So we're gonna hit that right on target. It looks like I'm gonna need to get that back to there. Alright, so, gonna be about, gonna be close to about 10 miles. Once we get 10 miles, we'll make our traffic call. Probably gonna be to the northeast still. All around to it. Yeah, we're gonna go ahead and take the RNAV 32. We're gonna do a quick brief on this. Let me get our landing speeds. Performance 106. We're going to be doing flat full landing, like always. We're going to join the approach at Parity Treat, and we're going to, that's going to be at 2,000, and we'll be using vertical speed to get down, as we don't have VNAV. So yeah, it's going to be vertical speed. We'll keep an eye on this and we'll match it, and we need to hit each point at the correct altitude, so I'll bug each point. It's going to pretty much step down the first two, and the next one is just going to be straight down to minimums. We're coming up on 10,000. We got land lights are on. 23 miles. We're already on the proper frequency. Number 30 feet, deviations, correcting that. $1,300. And we're going to be 142 on the heading for that turn. I wonder when that's going to come. Down. Whoa, way too fast. Slow it down to about 240. What's our gear extension speed again? It is gear operation, extended, retract is 186, and our first notch of flaps is 182. Of 200, at 200 for the first, and then 186. Okay. Bella traffic citation 525 Kilo Bravo is about 10 miles to the east of the field at 6,600. Gonna be setting up for the RNAV runway 32, the Bella. Just 1,000. 230. we'll do that procedure turn. It's going to be 142, and then we'll fly that out to about 4 miles, and then we'll start the that turn back around to join it, the RNAV. Field should be off our right. Find it. I have it in sight right now. Up there it is. It's right there. It looked like the voice servers there were having an issue. We're good. We're heading. We're gonna go activate approach. Let me just do this. We're gonna go here and we're gonna just do activate vectors to final. There we go. That's what I'm looking for. We're going to take this course reversal here. Back up. Turn off the engine sync. And it's going to be 322 is our next heading here. glide slope. Actually, I think, yeah, we can fly this with, it'll give us our guidance. VNav on here. That turn coming in. Next altitude is going to be 19. Go. U 350. I'll let us recapture approach. It's got the approach now, so it's gonna start turning in. Altimeter update, weather update, altimeter is the same. Field in sight. $960 is our final altitude there. What that, 1,000. Belle traffic, citation 5 Kilo Bravo is 10-mile final, runway 3 to Belle. I forgot the runway there for a split second. Okay, let's just slow it down, just tap to 210. There's glide slope coming on in. Some miles. We'll slow it down now at 200. Get our first notch coming out. First notch flaps. That's going to make the nose come up here randomly. Or not. It's actually going to fight. Awesome. Good to see. The last notch is 161. 5 miles gear down. Slowing it down. Notch. Next we'll go around. Belle traffic, citation 5 Kilo Bravo is on a short final runway 32 Belle full stop. Trim it a bit. Here we go. On glide, so I'm going instruments, runway, instrument, runway, checking speed, altitude, not too concerned about. Just gotta wait till minimums. And minimums continue. Speed, runway.
500.
And we're a little low, I'm gonna add some power, correcting. we're a little bit left, a little right. On speed. Low. Correcting. Looks good. It's slow. Right on it. Hard, but we got a short runway here, so we gotta get on these brakes and stop. These brakes are so sensitive still. Oh, it's working, so we gotta fix these. There we go. 181 feet per minute, so back down and stop. Not awfully hard. Those brakes are so sensitive. I need to kind of add like a curve to them to make them not so sensitive, because it gets a little crazy. Belle traffic citation 525 Kilo Bravo is clear of runway 32. Belle. Parking brake is set. Alright, so we are now at, after landing, probe heats are off, ignitions we did not run today, landing lights and recogs is off, and flaps are up. Alright, shutdown. Parking brake is set. Avionics power / inverter. Standby gyro. Yeah, we're gonna leave it on cage just because I'm gonna forget to cage it. Standby gyro off. Air conditioning off. Throttles off. Passenger advisories go off. Aircraft lights, beacon light off. I'll leave the nav light on. These pumps are off. Alright, and we'll go that off, and it is shut down, guys. Let's look at that landing there. Not a very long runway. Gotta get it down and stop. Those brakes are very scary. Not too bad. Those brakes, though, are always the one that gets me. Here we go. Yeah, not too bad. Other than that, braking. Okay, so all this stuff is off. We are all good here. Yep. off and okay. Go ahead and throw some covers on it. Shocks in. The brake, we'll pull the control lock. So yeah, guys, hope you guys enjoyed that stream. We got to check out the new update on the TS as well. And yeah, I'm very, very happy with it. Nice not needing to type the flight plan in twice anymore. But yeah, it was a good flight. Nice getting some ATC on departure. So yeah, we're gonna end this off here, guys.